looking pretty good. I got all my trim back on the front end, the lights, the grill, the bumpers, they all look awesome. And I put the front windshield in yesterday. Looks pretty good. The wipers are back on. I got my jets. I even ran a line all the way to the back. The reservoir's in the trunk, actually. Oh, and also, you see these? I started making my aluminum plates. I just gotta make a plate here just to cover up that. Yeah, fitment's a little iffy, but whatever. Looks pretty good. It's just aluminum. I got one on this side too. Same thing. I just gotta make a plate for here. I still have to finish my plate going down there and the bottom. I'm gonna be working on the flares next. I got my tabs already, straight from mini spares, stainless steel. I just gotta cut them out, poke them through the holes, and then line them up with my Fender flares. I lost one last year, and he just had these laying around in his house. And he just kind of gave them to me. I made him some stickers, so huge shout out to Matt. They're fiberglass, but it looks like a carbon on top. I don't think they're real carbon. I think they're just like a fiberglass. So I have to mark them up, make them fit. So that's what I'm gonna start with next. All right, still working on the Fender flares here, and I got my my brackets in, and they come in a perfect L, but you actually gotta bend them more than an L. Well, at least in my case, I have to bend them more than an L. Slowly bend them all. So when I had the tire on, obviously you just test fit it, get to where it looks good. At least that's what I do. And then I carefully make my slot, and I cut it, trim it for the panel. And then I usually start at the bottom here. And then wherever the front lands, that's kind of where it lands. Wraps around the corner right there, pretty good. Once you put the trim, the plastic trim on it, it'd be nice too. But when you bend them, you gotta bend them so they sit flat with the fender. So when you adhesive them, they stick. So it's just time consuming. I've been at this one now maybe 25 minutes. Took the wheel off, it's a little easier. Yeah, this is how they come at a perfect like right angle. As you can see, clearly it's way bent more. You gotta get that angle to fit right. Because if you leave them like this and you go to glue them on, they're not gonna sit right. Then when you go to finally put it on, it's gonna be a nightmare. I use a blue tape. I kind of just let's see. I think what I'll do is it's been a long time since I've done this. I'll fit it good, and I'll get my marker and I'll just draw around them. And then I'll probably blue tape them, and you have to kind of peel away the blue tape, but leave them connected and adhesive at the same time, just so they stay in place. It's kind of hard to explain. I'm just gonna wing it once I get to that stage. But I'm gonna drill one more hole, I think, in the front over there so I can attach it there too. And that'll be pretty good. What a pain in the ass this was. Now she's in. I just gotta put the back seat belts on and then just do the front ones. Do that right now. working from home today for a little bit. I got my fenders all pretty much set up. I did 2 coats of JB weld, and then I did some fiberglass and resin on top. So they should hold these brackets in pretty good. And then I started doing my trim work, the little black trim that goes on the edge. I got 2 more to do. Well, 2.5. I'm starting this one, so I'm gonna finish that up, and then maybe go throw them on the car. All right, today is December 24th, and I'm heading to the shop to make 2 new control arms. I got an alignment done on Tuesday, and it's a world of difference. The drive is so fucking straight. Oh my God, we're gonna die. Yeah, it's night and day. It drives amazing. Before, it's just all over the freaking road. Luckily, there was traffic on my way there, so I got to drive it nice and slow. But I got to the shop, my friend's shop, and one of my friends gave me a hand doing an alignment. We did it together. It was pretty good. I was able to get the camber out. The toe is pretty good, but the front caster is still wicked positive. It's about an 8.6, maybe a 9. It should be between 3 and 5 from what I'm getting out of it. So 2 of my control arms are they're at max right now. I can't really twist them anymore, so that the heim joints are about to fall out. So basically I make 2 long control arms about 1 inch longer. Crazy. So I'm gonna try and do that today, and then hopefully get them primed and painted, and then maybe Tuesday go back and do the alignment again just to get the caster out. It's really positive. It's basically like it wants to stay straight, so when you turn, it feels like you're lifting up the front end of the car. There's like a lot of weight on it, especially with no power steering. You can kind of feel it. It's not terrible, but I think it'll be a little bit better at around 3 or 5 degrees. And then if I do that, I can put my fender flares back on. I attached my horn, and I'm basically done with the car. There's a few small things left, but I'm still been driving it. I'm having a blast with it. Working out all the kinks. I had one small coolant leak. It just needed to be tightened on one of the hose clamps, and now it's all set. So today, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get these control arms remade up and then go from there.